that the Lord is the most merciful. He is most merciful. And not just merciful, He is the Savior of the most fallen. The moment we realize that we are fallen, and the moment we desire to take His shelter, the next moment He is with us. He will not delay. There is no delay in the Lord's pastime. Anything can be delayed, but the mercy of the Lord, there is no delay for it. So that's why it is said, He is most merciful and Savior of the fallen. That's why I am begging in front of the Lord, at least please glance my condition. Please look at my pitiful condition. If you don't even look at me, what will happen to me, oh my Lord? Hey Krishna, hey Nath, hey Govind, what will happen to me? Just look at me. I have come in front of you with the desire, with the hope that you will look at me, you will bless me, you will save me. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, we can't even imagine how merciful the Lord is. A child can never imagine how loving and affectionate the mother is. Mother can do anything for their children. That's the love which a mother has for her children. And the Lord, Koti Matri Samasnehi, if you blend the affection and the love of a mother, not one or two, more than 100,000 mothers' love and affection, and condense it, that kind of love is also insignificant comparing to the love of the Lord. So, if we are suffering, who is crying? The Lord is crying. Because Lord sees the condition of his own creation, his own jiva. Lord knows that this jiva is part and parcel of mine. He himself says in Bhagavad Gita, Aham Bijat Pradapita. I am the father of every entity which is present. The Lord says, I am the father, I am the mother, I am everything. And when the jiva he approaches his eternal master and cries in front of him, Lord can't remain silent. He starts to cry, seeing our pain. The, the son or daughter, they meet with an accident. Who is crying? Mother is crying. Father is crying. Arey, you didn't have any injury. But how to tell what kind of pain they are experiencing? If we go to the Lord crying like seeing our condition, our painful condition, the Lord starts to cry. You can't even imagine those who don't want to surrender to the Lord. Lord goes to them and then he is begging in front of them and he is saying, chant the holy name. The Lord has come to rescue you. I have come to rescue you. Hmm? You just chant the holy name. That's it. What Nityananda Prabhu is saying, he is Baladev. And what he is saying, Amar Kiniya Laho Bhaj Gaurahari, I'll become your servant. You just chant the name of Gaurahari, you just chant the name of Krishna. Nothing else is needed. Children are so fallen. Those who understood, they are begging for the mercy, and those who don't understand, they are still like that, like useless persons. And now the Lord Himself, He is coming to them and He is crying. He's crying. So here, what our acharyas they say, please look at me. I just request you. I have only one request. Look at me. I need nothing. Because once the Lord He glances us, He can't remain like that. We can't ignore us. Okay, you die, you cry. Lord is not like that. Krishna is not like that. That he will just say, okay, you cry, you die, I don't care. He is not like that. That's why devotee is requesting the Lord, please look at me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Lord, please forgive me and please bestow me your seva. Please qualify me so that I can serve you. Today, I don't want to serve you. Even though if I want to serve you, I have limitation. In limits, I can serve you. So now I am begging you, my Lord, hey Krishna, please forgive me. Please forgive. We should say, Shama kijiye. Please forgive me, oh Lord, please. We have to beg for forgiveness. I had committed a very big blunder. you have mercifully given me this human form of life, which can be used for the ultimate attainments. I could have saved myself, but I'm so unfortunate. I have spoiled my life. But now understand what I have lost. So now I have come to your shelter. Please forgive me and engage me in your service. I know I have plenty of bad qualities, not one or two. It is said, Harava Bhaktasya Kuto Mahadguna. If a person has no desire to serve the Lord, you can't imagine that the person possesses some good qualities. All the good qualities they come when we develop the desire to serve Krishna. Those who have no such desire, externally they may appear to be great people, but they are the most fallen people. They are most offenders, not even sinners. A person can be saved by from the sins he has committed, but it is impossible for anyone to come out of the offensive acts they have performed. Who can help us? It is said only the Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Please don't look at my bad qualities. Banai de guna dosh lesh na pavu. If you think I'll only give shelter to those who have some good qualities. And now if you try to count some qualities in me, you will not find even one. Please don't look at me. Don't be judgmental. Only be merciful. This is the only thing I beg from you, O Lord. Why? You are the shelter of the people those who surrender to you. You are the shelter to those who are the most fallen. Knowing this truth, I came to your shelter, I came to your lotus feet. I have come to your lotus feet and holding them tight. Please rescue me from the clutches of this material world, the way you have rescued Gajendra from the clutches of Graha. So I just beg that I am in your shelter. Please be merciful upon me. Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Ram, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
So this is what we have to pray in front of the Lord. The one who don't know how to pray and what to pray will never be benefited. That we have to understand. Simply we sit and we sing some kirtan, that's not sufficient. We should know that what to pray. Every devotee, aspiring entity, the one who wants to get something from the Lord should know how to cry. You have to cry. Nayamatma pravachane nalabhyo namedaya bahuna shruten. It is said in the Upanishads. Nayamatma pravachane nalabhyo. If you are very good in giving nice discourses, that's not going to help. You are very good in delivering nice lectures, that's not going to help. Tomorrow some other fellow will come who is more influential and who is more knowledgeable, and then he starts to present some theories. So the Upanishad says, the Lord himself says, na I am Atma. I am not going to go to any such entity who is like, give very nice harikathas or speaks so nicely. Na medaya bahuna shruten, he is very intellectual person, or maybe he heard so much of content, and like a computer he has memorized so many things, like saved so much of data. No, the Lord demands sharanagati. The Lord demands that desire to attain him. That's why Shand and Amarka, they both were not ordinary people to whom Hiranyakashipu has sent Prahlad Maharaj. Hiranyakashipu, he did not send Prahlad Maharaj to an ordinary teachers. They are the most amazing personalities. They are the most amazing people. They are stotriyas. They know each and everything from the scriptures. The only problem with them is they are not Brahmanistha. They don't have that full faith and devotion in the lotus feet of the Lord. That's why they were rejected like that. The one who is Stotriya and Brahmanistha, both, only they are to be accepted like that. And at one point, they may not be externally Stotriya, that they may not know all the scriptures and everything which are available, but they know who is the Lord and how to serve him, how to attain him. That is more important. That's more important. The Lord demands that. The Lord wants only that, nothing else. So whoever goes to him, and then when they cry for the Lord, that is the only thing the Lord hears. And crying also, it has to be like, a child crying for the mother. A child crying for the mother. You have to cry like that. If not, it's not possible. Mother will put the baby in the cradle and then she goes for our own work. And now the baby is playing inside and then is playing inside and enjoying. But at one point now the baby starts to miss the mother, and then now he is looking here and there and he didn't find her, and then starts to cry. When crying very loudly, bitterly, then mother will throw everything, and then she will come to the baby and then take him in his lap. The Lord does the same. When the Lord sees that we are crying like anything, begging for his love and mercy, then only the Lord will show us his real kripa, his real mercy. If not, if we don't want to serve the Lord, then also Lord is very merciful. He is feeding everyone. Whatever we are getting from the nature, everything what we are receiving and what we are eating, whatever we are enjoying, everything is given by, provided by the Lord only. Who is doing that? He himself is doing. Whether we love him or we don't love him, he don't care. He just gives us, he just maintains us. But the one who loves him, the one who wants him, for them it will be a different thing after that. So we have to come to that level. We have to come to that level. For that, what we have to do is we have to chant the holy name. We have to chant Mahamantra. Mahamantra is the only solution. That's why it's Mahamantra. Mahamantra is not just the mantra which will deliver us from this material world. It is the one which attracts the Lord and his love and bestows us with his loving devotional service. We will get the chance to be with him and to serve him. Many people, they think when we talk about service, it's like we will become the slave or something like that. But no, it will be an exchange of emotion between the Lord and his beloved associates. When you develop the desire to serve the Lord, Lord also reciprocates the same way, as he says in Bhagavad Gita. Ye yathamam prapadyante tanstataiva bhajamyam. You want to be his servant, Lord will say, I'll be yours. Everything will be changed, completely. So when we talk about loving devotional service, we don't desire that the Lord serve us. No devotee is wise that he will think that the Lord has to serve me. Devotee never wants the Lord to serve. But the Siddhanta, it says, if you have the desire, you will see the Lord is coming forward to do everything for you. That is the speciality of devotion. That is the speciality of begging. That is the speciality of crying. He will do everything because that is the reciprocation. That is the way he reciprocates. Ye yathamam prapadyante. The way you approach him, he reciprocates the same way. You approach him with the desire to serve, he will start serving after that. We will never know. Everything is happening so smoothly, so peacefully, so happily. Credit is given to us that we are serving, but actually it is the Lord who is doing everything by himself. He will never give his beloved any kind of pain or anything. He only gives the credit that the devotee feels, yes, he could do some service or he may not be able to do some service or whatever it is. Whatever the Lord desires, he gives in the form of happiness, in the form of pratishta, whatsoever it is. But actually, everything is done by the Lord himself, is taken care by himself only. Like that. How can we imagine this? We can't imagine. What we have to do is just chant. See, holy name, he has empowered the holy name in such a way. Just chant the way you want. Hmm? Only thing is, we should not make offense against the pure devotees of the Lord, those who are chanting, and the spiritual master. Those things are very important. After that, whatever way you chant, because Lord knows that we are so conditioned. If we have to follow all the nama pradas and then chant, then we will never attain anything in our life. Just don't offend the pure devotees and don't offend Sri Guru. After that, simply sit and chant the way possible for you. And then the Lord says, you will see the result. I'm chanting inattentively, I'm chanting, no problem, keep chanting. I'm chanting, calling out someone in that form, or maybe joking, making like a fun, like some devotees, they are going on the road, and some people they look and then they come and then they see the shikha, tilak and all, they look, some odd man walking on the street, they make fun and they ask, Hare Krishna, like that also. In any possible way, just chant the name of the Lord, that's it. Slowly, slowly, that name of the Lord, that Harinam, what it does, it starts to purify the consciousness of the jiva. Arey, I have no desire to chant. I was never intentionally, I never chanted. Just okay, I have some friends, they are chanting. They asked me to come join them. I just came and then okay, I'm also doing again and singing few names. That's it. It's a fun for me because it's a different thing, which generally, these days in some spiritual centers, I haven't found like that. So I'm just enjoying, enjoying that Sankirtan, chanting the holy name. When that person has developed a sincere desire to surrender to the holy name, he will never know. That is the speciality. Because we are ignorant, we don't know. But Lord is watching from the beginning, from day one. Day one means when? The day we started chanting? No. He is watching since time immemorial, from the day, from the moment the jiva has come out from his marginal potency. In the form of Antaryami, he is also following the jiva everywhere this jiva goes. This fallen soul, because of his karma, wherever he goes, the Lord is following him and watching him. And now the Lord sees, oh, finally he has come to the devotees. Finally he has come. Finally he started chanting my name. I should give him some taste. And then he gives some taste. That's why initially in the beginning, when devotees they come, when a person come to the devotees, while chanting Harinam, he feels like, oh, very nice, huh? Because he feels the taste. The Lord is giving the taste. After that, this fellow, he also, because he is already conditioned, so what he doesn't use his brain in progressing, rather than he get involved in so many other nonsense, and then he spoils his future. That is the problem. We are like so such a kind of fools in this world. A person who is sinking in the sea, and then someone came and gave with a live boat, and then put him in the boat also already. Now happily, you leave. What this fellow does, he just look here and there, and then see some fish or something in the sea, and then he try to catch them, and then he falls again. What he does is that when you are sinking, and someone came to rescue you, and feel thankful, and just remain quiet. No, the moment this fellow is in the ship, he becomes like, okay, now I am saved. And then he try to catch a fish or this, that, or unnecessarily going forward to help some other people, those who are already sinking, even before he is himself is not safe. And then again he falls inside. That is the condition of the jiva today. Lord mercifully appeared in this world, not just appeared, he himself appeared in the form of a devotee, who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. He has taken the form of a devotee and chanting his own name. And also now he is not insisting anyone. He is mercifully giving that name, going to each and every corner of the world, and then mercifully distributing the name of the Lord and saying, just chant. Everything will be accomplished by itself, by the mercy of the holy name. That is the speciality. When from Nama Prad it became Nama Bhas, we will never know. And from Nama Bhas, when we start to chant Shuddhanam, we never know. The transformation happens without the knowledge of the Jiva. Whatever transformations are coming in our life while chanting the holy name, we will not know. We will never know. It's very hard to accept the change. It's very hard. Whether sometimes it's positive or negative, whatsoever it is, if there is some transformation, it's very difficult especially for many people. And the Jiva, since time immemorial, he is away from the Lord. Krishna Buli Sei Jiva Anadi Bahirmukh. And now, if he has to take shelter of the Lord, and that too by force, it will be very difficult for him. Very difficult. So the Lord doesn't let the Jiva feel uncomfortable. Understand? He doesn't make us feel uncomfortable. Relax. Just chant. Slowly, 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 that Harinam will transform the consciousness of the Jiva. When this fellow was eating all the garbage, and when suddenly the life changed, He shaved his head. He doesn't take tea, coffee, onion, garlic, this, that, nothing. And like living like a pure soul. Who is forcing them? Is it conversion? No. It is the awakening of the true nature of the Spirit by the mercy of the Lord. Conversions are by force. Some people, and also they are so ignorant. Some people convert from this religion to that religion. Switching religion is not the solution. To realize the true nature of our own self, our own entity, identity, that is what is more important. And that comes by chanting of the holy name of the Lord. And if we cry, if we beg from the Lord, then it will happen very quickly. Then it happens very quickly. So that's what we are asked to do, like that. You know, na tadbhasete suryo na shashanko na pavaka yadgatva na nivartante tadhamam paramam mamam. Once you attain the Lord and His loving service, there is no nivritti. You know what is nivritti? People they say once you go to the Godhead, you will never return. It's not like, it's a one way and then it's locked from the other side. No, Lord is not a dictator. That once you reach Him, you are locked inside and then finish, you can't. No, it's a different thing. Na nivartante means what? Nivrutti means, there is no possibility, there is no option of feeling sick, feeling bored, like that. If we go to some place, like even Harikatha also, if it goes on 2 hours or 3 hours, those who like they will sit, and those who are other people they'll say it's too much for us. Okay, we should leave. Now we can see, in 1 2 hours only, someone goes to the bathroom, someone goes out, someone comes in, like that, everywhere. Or maybe now here it's fine. Some places people they scroll mobiles, like that. If it extends, then it's very difficult for them, like that. But actually, the moment we start feeling the taste, or the moment we reach His abode by His mercy, after that, Pratipadam Purnamrita Swadanam. Every step we make, every move we make, we go forward in the holy dham, in all the forms, in the chanting of His name, or by serving, or in any way. We are relishing Purnamritam, means the whole nectar, complete nectar, like Ananta, infinite nectar. So when a person is experiencing that nectar in every step, not like one. Now I am experiencing so much, and again the next move I make, I experience it in a very different way, and that too infinite. Every moment is a thrilling, every moment is ecstatic, every moment is wonderful, relishable, joyful, what not, each and every moment, that makes the jiva so crazy that he doesn't want, he can't even imagine, he can't even think of coming back. That is what is called nanivartante, like that. There is no nivrutti, only pravrutti. You will go more and more, more and more deeper in the love of God. Krishna means deep. So you will dive very deep inside Krishna. And as you are diving very deep inside, you will only get the germs of love. That's the speciality. If you jump inside the sea, When you go deep inside, you will find some nice, precious gemstones and all. So those who go inside, they go there and they collect all those gemstones and then they sell them and do so many things. And those who are on the surface of the sea, they are nicely, swimming or maybe boating or fishing. And if they are fishing, they somehow find some fish, prawns, and all those things. That's it. Both are enjoying. But what is the point like that? So Krishna means very deep. As the jiva dive deep inside Krishna in the form of starting from the chanting of his holy name, hmm, and then starts to relish the nectar of the holy name, and by the mercy of the holy name, he starts to relish the glories of the holy name and the pastimes of the holy name, the form of the holy name, and the form of the Lord, Rupa Madhuri, Guna Madhuri, Leela Madhuri. He starts to feel the nectar of all these things. How can you even imagine that the person will ever return? Impossible. It's a one way path. Only going, that's it. Krishna won't let, the Lord won't let anyone come back like that. After that, you may tell him that I am done, I don't want. I did so much. Now I don't want. Then the Lord will say, how can I leave you now? Hmm? Okay, you don't want, no problem. But I want. That's Krishna. That is the Lord. He only knows how to love. He only knows to give love. He has given that love to the Vrajavasi so much, so much. Rajvasis could never ever forget him, This out of sight, out of mind in the case of Rajvasis. Even 100 years after separation, also, when they all come to see Krishna, how far he is, and they were like, when they were not allowed to go inside to see him, they were standing outside with a choked voice, with a very painful heart. They were crying, and then they're calling out the name of their Lord. See, they were calling the name of their Lord. And the moment they called the Lord, Krishna, he gave up everything. He did not even wait for the completing of, finishing of that yajna. He said, forget it, I don't want anything now. He just started running. Almost he was like more than, you can say, 120 year. Lord was more than 120 years when, after 100 years of separation, when these Vrajvasis, they were meeting him. And now when he is meeting them, he goes to Yashoda in the form of that small little Gopal, 120-year-old man. Hmm, to understand, Krishna is never old, no? But to say like he has like children and then grandchildren, so many are there. He gave his children marriage also. They have children now. He has become grandfather in this earthly pastime. But he, again, when he is going to Mother Yashoda, he is like a small Gopal. When he is going to Vrajavasis, his Sakhas, he is like a small Sakha. When he is going to Gopis, Srimati Radhika and all these gopis, he has taken the form of Shamsundar. In one place, at one time, He is manifesting three different moods depending on the three different kind of devotees. He will never disappoint anyone. Whatever way we could reach him, he will reciprocate the same way. That's him. That's him. Whatever way we could reach him, that is all up to us. That is the reason Narad Goswami says to Yudhishthir Maharaj, Kenapya upayena mana Krishna niveshyat. Do whatever you want to do, but make sure that your mind is fixed in the lotus feet of the Lord. Your mind is fixed in Him. That's it. Don't get it distracted, deviated. If you are distracted from Him, then you will never be able to enjoy anything, relish anything. You will be starving. All those people, those who have these diversions, that's why they are starving. No, I'm chanting, I don't find taste. How it is possible? In the scriptures, it is said that Krishna Surya Sam. Can anyone cover the sun? Impossible. Clouds appear to be covering the sun, but it is actually covering the person who is watching. Sun can never be covered, na? Like that. And Krishna is like sun. So the person is so conditioned that he tried to put so many layers above his consciousness because of the ignorance and all, and then unable to taste the nectar of the holy name and the mercy of the Lord. That's his problem. But still, if the person doesn't lose his patience and he is determined, enthusiastic, and keep on going, then one fine day, by the mercy of the Lord, he will also feel the taste. He will also feel that Lord. He will get the chance to be in the same abode of the Lord, where we go there once, we will never return. Like that. Every pastime happening in that abode is Nitya. That's why it's called Nitya Leela. Nitya Leela. You only enter into that pastime and then you enjoy it, you relish it with the Lord Himself. And how long the pastime is going, no one knows. How many yugas it continues, no one knows. It's happening. And then wherever the Lord is, the person will be there only, the jiva will be there only. Like that. So, anyhow, this is what we should understand. Holy name is very powerful, very powerful. You know, simply by the abhas of the Naam. Abhas means reflection. So it's like, we can't say that the holy name has manifested full completely. We only started chanting, sometimes attentive, sometimes inattentive, and also like an homework, like an assignment, okay, 16 rounds. And if a person has to chant the 17th round, it's like almost like, death penalty for him. Oh, no, no, no. Today my quota, to chant 16 rounds, I completed my rounds. It has to be performed nirbandha. There should not be like any count or something like, it's like, okay, I should chant 16 only. No, you are breathing 24 by 7. Then why chanting only 16 rounds? That's yes, it is the minimum number of rounds we have to chant at any cost. That's all. That is the minimum number of rounds. That's not ultimate. Haridas Thakur chanted 192 rounds per day. If 16 was enough, then why would he chant that many number of rounds? And why Srila Prabhupada did that? 100 crore Harinam he chanted, Srila Prabhupada. Hmm? So people in this world, they are, for them, serving the Lord is like also an assignment. Or today I have to do this much of chanting. When we understand, when we realize, and when we start to break the barriers of this count, and then start to chant, that flow of chanting the Harinam goes very fast, the current, and then we see the result. The current has to be like, like Ganga. You see, if you go in Ganga, even Mayapur, how far it is from Gangotri, but the current is so powerful. If you jump here, if you are good in swimming, you will come out from there, at least maybe half kilometer away from the spot, because the current will push you. And where is Gangotri? More than 2000 kilometers, you can say. From Gangotri to Haridwar itself is 300 kilometers. And again from Haridwar to Delhi and all that, whatever, Prayag and all, everywhere, if you count, it will not be less than 2000 kilometers. 2000 kilometers after the origin point, also, the current is very powerful. In the same way, the current of the chanting of holy name has to come out from the heart of the person. Then it will reach the Lord, and then we see the wonders, we see the beauty, we feel the beauty, like that. We should not fix, I'll read 2 pages per day from the book. Very bad. I'll chant only 16 rounds. Okay, I'll cook, okay, I'll clean, I'll do this, I'll do that. Why? When it comes to our own life, we are ready to do everything. We don't set such limitations or rules for ourselves. When it comes to the Lord, why we all do that? So it is said, just love Him unconditionally. Just give Him everything, your life mainly, in His service. And then you will see what He gives to you. What we give to Him is insignificant, nothing. But what He gives us will be infinite. What He gives us will be infinite. We can't even imagine, we can't even measure like that. What we can do, what we have that we can do for the Lord? Nothing. It's an attempt. It's an attempt to tell Him that we are nothing without you. My life is carries no meaning without you. I just want you. You are mine and I am yours. That's it. Hmm? The day we will be able to say this to the Lord, finish. Mhm. It's very easy, no? In this world, people, when they find you love, and then they carry some flowers and this and that, and then they go and then they propose and they say all those things. What we are doing in this world, which really has no meaning, only those things we have to do there, and that will carry the meaning. That's it. We don't need to learn something new. We don't need to imbibe or implant something from outside. We don't need to do anything. What we already have, That is the only thing we have to engage there. We have greed, okay, engage your greed there. You have lust, okay, engage your lust there. You have desire, okay, you have the desire there. Whatever you have within you, just divert it on that direction. That's it. That is bhakti, that is devotion, that is everything. While chanting, we have to do that, only that much. After that, whatever the Lord has, He will push everything on this side. Brindavan Vihari Lal ki.
Jai.
Understand? Mm. So, whenever we are chanting, whatever we are serving, we should be very wise, we should be very clever in doing that, like that. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he says, learn to chant Harinam properly. Learn to chant Harinam properly. Focused chanting is very important, like that. Anyhow, good. Any question? Huh?
Can I have a request instead of a question?
Yes.
Would you like to chant some bhajan in Telugu?
Telugu not possible.
You would not be able to follow, obviously.
Then what is the point if you will not be able to follow? I can sing Bhajihure Man Srinandanandan in Telugu.
Actually, because all we know is Bengali and some little Hindi. And actually, when I went to South India, for me it was amazing to hear like all these songs. And then,
But not possible, na? You people can't follow. Again, I have to give commentary on, on that what I am singing. Come on. Any questions?
I wanted to ask if on benefit, if you can compare benefit from chanting on instruments,
what I'm saying,
Mm,
like
mm,
Samala.
mm,
or just if someone walk 5 minutes and
mm,
without the Pamala
mm.
for minutes, 2 minutes, like is there some important difference?
Definitely, it is there. See, everyone is busy in this world. We can't deny it, okay? So, everyone has to survive, everyone has to work, okay? That is there. But in that also, they find a way, to eat, to sleep, to rest, all those things. In the same way, whatever we are busy, at least we should make that time and engage ourselves in chanting of Harinam in through beats only, through mala. Okay, whatever we chant without beats is extra. But actually, a person is engaged in various activities can never focus on chanting Harinam without anything. Now I am cooking, imagine. A person is already so conditioned in this world, he'll focus on cooking only. In between, if he is chanting also, if he is an expert person chanting for long time and then he is also chanting on the beats, he is used to it, then he can do. But normal persons can never do that. You should have practice. You can't win a war without a weapon. You can't go outside without clothes. Okay, I through my mind, because I don't have physically, I don't have washed clothes. In my mind, I'll dress very nicely, put my tie, this, that, I'll go. Not possible. So I'm hungry. I have nothing to eat. Then I'm thinking, okay, I have eaten nice bread and with jam and cheese and all that. It is not going to fill our stomach, na? So because we are in this world, so we need things which are gross. In the same way, we are in this world. We need the thing, the beats which says rotate. Then we start to chant. We rotate, we count, we rotate. In that way, we can do. But sometimes that's also fine. We can't say that is useless, that is also fine. But practically not possible, because we will forget. In whole day, if someone will ask you how many rounds you chanted, how much japa you chanted, we will say, I was like trying to chant all day. But somewhere, we missed, we hardly chanted, like that. So it's very important. That is also good. That's also good, and that's also important. But most important is to have the beats and then chant on it, like that. And at least as long as each and every breath of us is fixed with the holy name. Some people are there, if they don't chant, they become crazy. There are some people, hmm, they become crazy. For them, yes, they don't need anything after that. All the time they are chanting. I know some people, they are chanting all day, all day, all day. That what they are doing is, even in the sleep also they are like this. I have seen people, when they were chanting, while they were sleeping, then also I saw them. And also the finger movements also, I have seen the finger movements. Some people, they count through their fingers like this, they are like this. They chanted so much that now it's from their heart, spontaneously coming, like that. And imagine, and also, when we talk about the Lord, He is so merciful, that a person is chanting for 50 years. Imagine, a person is chanting for 50 years, and after 50 years, he became paralyzed like this. Now he can't chant. What to do? Somehow he is managing to chant in his mind. Okay? After 2, 3 years, he went into coma. He's on the bed. Now he can't chant. What happens to him then? It is mentioned in the scriptures, the moment the person goes into coma and he can't chant the holy name anymore, the Lord will chant on his behalf. Why? Because he has taken the vow and then he chanted for 50 years, without any interruption. Apratihata bhakti, he chanted for so many years. And now, because he is physically incapable, now on his behalf, the Lord is chanting Harinam. And then, as long as his life is there in this world, he will keep him till that time. After that, the Lord himself will take him to his abode, like that. He is very merciful, we can't even imagine. He will chant on our behalf. What else we need, tell me? Like that. But it only happens if we develop that kind of taste, no? By practice, regular practice. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord says Abhyas and Vairagya. We have to perform two things. One is Abhyas, one is Vairagya. Abhyas means what? Practice. Practice to chant Harinam. How will we practice if we don't have anything? If I don't have Kartal, how can I practice playing Kartal if I don't have Mridang? I can't. So I need some instrument which helps me to practice. If I don't have cycle, how can I practice like that? I need a bike, I need cycle, whatsoever it is to practice. Simply by watching someone doing it, I can't be an expert, na? Like that. So Harinam is also like that only. We need the beats and we have to practice on the beats. And then Vairagya. What is Vairagya? Visishte Paramapurushe Anurag. Developing the deep love for the Lord. So when we do these two things, everything becomes spontaneous. Now tell me, in Golok Vrindavan, who all these sakhas they are holding the japa? Huh? Or these gopis they are holding japas and they are saying Krishna, wait, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. No. Hmm? When Krishna Gopal he goes to Mother Yashoda, Yashoda says, wait, let me finish my rounds. No, there it's not needed like that. Why? Because their life is Harinam. Everything is so spontaneous, so natural like that. They don't need anything like that. Here also, those who are on that level, Paramahansas, they don't need any beats, they don't need anything like that. Their presence itself is Harinam, whatever they are doing, like that. But as long as we don't reach to that level, it's always wise and advised to have the beats and chant on it only. Okay? Yeah. More.
Maharaj, if we plan to do Arati, we should start now because we cannot make any noise after 9 o'clock.
We don't want to do Aarti because when Aarti sounds like noise, then why to do?
I mean for the neighbors. From the neighbor point of view.
Anymore? राधे जय जय माधव दयिते राधे जय जय माधव दयिते रा गोकुल तारुणी मंडल महिते गोकुल तारु गोकुल तारु मंडल महिते गोकुल राधे जय जय माधव दयिते राधे जय जय माधव दयिते Radharani is considered as Madhava Daitu. If someone wants to be very dear to Krishna, what they have to do? They have to become Nishkinchan. We have to become Nishkinchan. I need nothing other than you. If you are not there, means in short, the whole and sole object of one's attainment should be Krishna only and his loving service, nothing else. You know what is the life of Srimati Radhika without Shyamasundar? Nothing. Her life is Krishna. Her soul is Krishna. That is the reason it is said, Atma Ramasya Krishnasya Dhruvam Atma Shri Radhika. Krishna is Atma Ram. He is satisfied from within. He is happy from within. He don't need anyone to make him happy. He don't need anyone to give him any kind of pleasure. He don't need it. He is self-satisfied. Dhruvam Atma Shri Radhika. Even for such Krishna, who is the Supreme Lord, who is the Lord of everything, who is the cause of all causes, it is said Srimati Radhika is his soul. The soul of Krishna is Srimati Radhika. Why? Because her life, her everything is only Shyam Sundar, nothing else. She has nothing other than Krishna. She is so capable, she is so potent, like this, that she can make the Lord dance on her tunes, whatever she wants. Lord has to do that. That's it. Now, who is very near to Krishna? It is said, Nishkinchan. I need nothing, only you. And the person is very greedy. Greed for what? Haripad Pankaj Purad Lukta. Haripad, the lotus feet of the Lord, Pankaj is the lotus feet of the Lord. Paraga means Amrit, nectar. The nectar coming out from the lotus feet of the Lord. He is very greedy for that. He wants to relish that nectar like a bumblebee, always going here and there in various flowers and all, just to drink that nectar. The person has to be like that. And Srimad Katha Shravana Kirtana Tatparoya, the person has to be very eager to hear Hari Katha, to hear the glories of the Lord. And also the person has to be very eager to sing the glories of the Lord. He is very eager to hear, he is very eager to sing the glories of the Lord. Tadrupa Sindhu Lahari Vinimagna Chitta, his heart is fully immersed in the ocean of Rupa Madhuri, the nectar of the Lord form. Such a person is known as Sri Krishna Chandra Daita. Such a person who is very, very, very dear to Krishna is considered the devotee of the Lord. Tasitassa Bhakta. Not everyone who put tilak becomes devotee. We have to be mad for him. We have to become crazy for him. If we eat, that should be for him. If we are sleeping, that should be for him. If we cry, that should be for him. Everything we do has to be only Krishna oriented, Krishna focused, be seva focused. And Srimati Radhika is like that. That's why she is very dear to the Lord. If she is so dear, the Lord, he says, Man mahatyam, man manogatam, matsaparyam, gopika jananti parthananya jananti tattvata. My glories, if someone knows my real glories, that is only Srimati Radhika. And if someone ever knows how to serve me, it is only Srimati Radhika. If someone ever knows what's going on in my heart, in my mind, That is also Srimati Radhika. No one else knows me the way she knows. That is the speciality. It was said directly by the Lord to Arjuna. राधे जय जय माधव दई राधे गोकुल तारे कुंडल मणि के गोकुल राधे जय जय माधव दई राधे जय जय माधव राम राम हरि निष्कुट वृंदा हरि निष्कुट दामोदर ध्यान राम हरि निष्कुट वृंदा हरि निष्कुट वृंदा हे राधे जय जय राधे जय जय ललिता सखी गुण ललिता सखी गुण वृषभानुदधि ललित सखी गुण रमित विशाखे ललित सखी गुण राधे जय जय गोकुल 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 मंडल महिते राधे जय जय गुरुमयि करुणा भरी तेज कनक सनातन वर्णित करिके कनक करुणां कुरुमयि करुणा भरीते करुणा भरीते करुणां कुरुमयि करुणा भरीते करुणा कनक सनातन वर्णित चरिते कनक सनातन वर्णित राधे जय जय
Recording stopped.
Okay, so this is the thing. Yesterday I was mentioning in Vienna about the importance of sadhu sangha. You know, it's both are related. When we don't have our own potency, and we will never have, first of all, the fallen souls in this world, whoever are there. And please don't think fallen soul means it is a very bad thing or whatever. You know, the one who is averse from the Lord, he is considered fallen. Means you are not in your own position, you are not in your own land, you are somewhere else. Like, foreigner. Like I am a foreigner right now. In the same way, we are foreigners. We are not in our own territory where we are supposed to be. That is the thing. And technically, the word which is used because we are averse from the Lord, so it is used as fallen. Fallen means not like, we consider ourselves depressed and all like that. So the thing is, when we are in a different territory and we don't have that energy, which can attract the mercy of the Lord, we should take help of those who have that energy which can attract the Lord. Who are they? The one who has already engaged themselves in the service and the one who is already connected to Him. The one who is already connected. Pure devotees of the Lord. We should try to keep ourselves more and more time in their shelter only. The moment we do that, we see the results. That's it. I was mentioning in Vienna, forget about attaining of the God or his devotion, his seva and all. At least those who want to live peacefully in this world, they should also better associate with pure devotee. Huh? Because all others in this world, they have their own motive. Everyone has their own motive. When everyone is struggling in this world only to fulfill their own motives, then it's a clash between the motives and also between the individuals. So we should approach that personality, the one who is free from motives, these ulterior motives. He doesn't have any motive. He only have one motive. What is that? Anukulyena Krishnanusilanam. Anukulyena Krishnanusilanam means under the shelter of Srimati Radhika, he only have one desire to serve the Lord. That's it. He has no other motive, no other desire, nothing is there. So when we go to such personalities, there is no clashing. Then we can be peaceful in this world. If not, verbally the person may not abuse us. Like, if someone is looking at us, staring at us, the way he's staring, we can understand whether this person is amazed or angry or something else, what's going on in his mind, the way he looks, we can understand. Hmm? It's not like you can't understand when someone is looking staring at you means, oh, this fellow is angry. Okay, good. Or maybe he has something else in his mind, like that. Hmm? In that way. So how we feel it by seeing, na? But in a way, that kind of mood which is there in the person, that is rejecting, the energy of that person, which is hitting us. So we communicate through energy, like that. Even though we don't have eyes, we may not have ears, nothing. The communication happens through the energies. And those energies are clashing with each other and creating so much of disturbance. So, to live a peaceful, pleasant life, also, we should try to find saintly persons, pure devotees, and stay in their company and then progress in our life. And the one who wants to attain the Lord, he should make a kind of armor, an aura. An aura, you understand aura, right? Like, that has to be made around us as protection shield. And that comes only in the association of pure devotee. Then only we will be able to progress. So that's why we should cry for the Lord, especially staying under the shelter of pure devotees. Then the result will come very fast. Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki te jai.
Jai.
Thank you. Do whatever you want now.
May pressure possible.